Hey guys, and welcome to episode number 2 of this Tottenham FIFA 18 career mode. Before we jump in, I just want to say a massive thank you to all the support you guys showed on episode 1. The response was truly overwhelming, so thank you for that. And of course, welcome to all the new subscribers that have come across to the channel. Really glad to have you here, and I hope you enjoy this content and all future content that we put out over the course of FIFA 18. Now, we were talking about transfers yesterday and players that we think we should sell, and I'm glad that most of you agreed that we should sell Vorm and Sissoko, so I'm just going to go in and make sure that both of those are transfer listed. Vorm, as you can see, yes, is transfer listed there, and I know for a fact Sissoko is, but we haven't really received any interest in him as yet. But one player that did split opinions is Eric Lamela. A lot of you saying we should keep him, give him a chance in the first team and hope that he impresses, and then decide what to do with him in January, whereas a few others of you were saying that we should just cut him out now, get rid of him straight away, get some money for him. Now, the reason I feel like we need to make a decision on Lamela before the end of this transfer window, and the reason for that is because if we skip to the next tab, you can see he's only got 1 year left on his current contract. Now, if we put him in the team and he doesn't impress and the window closes, come January, he's only going to have 6 months left on his contract, and we're at risk of losing him on a free because he will be able to negotiate with other clubs. I'm not going to just offer him a deal for the sake of it either and just renew his contract in the hope that we can sell him, because if nobody bids for him, we would then be stuck with him. So it's an interesting one to see what we do with Eric Lamela. Now, a lot of you mentioned training in the comments. I will always train the guys. I will make the most of that to help them reach their full potential, focusing mainly, as you can see, on the younger players, but I will never play the training drills unless you specifically ask me to. I will always simulate them. Obviously, that means I have less control over the result, but the guys are still getting a decent workout and their stats will improve. I've been reading through the comments as well, and I've added a few names that come up to the shortlist. Not going to specifically do anything with them yet, although Zaha, we could potentially do a swap deal for maybe Lamela or Sissoko, and the same with Lamar. He come up, but obviously his valuation is quite high and I can't see them selling him on the cheap. But these are guys that we would be interested in and guys that I want to monitor closely. If you've got any other suggestions, of course, do please keep them coming in the comment section down below. So I just tweaked the team sheet a little bit as we go into our second friendly against Lazio, looking obviously to kick on after beating Sevilla 4-0. I've obviously rotated the side. That's what pre-season is all about. Going to be trying a few different formations as well, but this is very much a rotational side. Gazzaniga in goal. You've got Davies at left back, Kyle Walker-Peters at right back. Eric Dier drops into centre back with Davinson Sanchez, so still a very good centre back pairing. You've got Dembele, Winks and Wanyama in the middle, and Kudu on the left. And I'm not sure what to do with him. Maybe we'll get rid of him because he hasn't really set the world alight since joining Spurs. Eric Lamela, that's the headline from this starting formation. Can he deliver? Is he going to stay? Is he going to do enough to impress us to earn that new deal? And the new boy from Swansea, Fernando Llorente, will start up top. So upon full release, when the season, etc. starts for real, I will be playing 3 games per episode. But because we're still on EA Early Access, and we've only got limited playing time before the game comes out, I'm going to restrict it to 2 games per episode. But that's only temporary, guys. Don't get upset. It's a chance for Lazio early on. Oh, Gazzaniga, what have you done there? Now I'm upset. Telling you guys not to get upset. 3 minutes in, we've conceded our first goal of this career mode, and it's an absolute shocker. Cross came in, looped up in the air, poor defending initially. He's headed it twice and then volleyed it in. And Kudu, that's a nice ball. Here is Fernando Llorente. His strength is not really running at players, but you wouldn't know it from this. Can he finish? What a save. He done everything right, the big man, but just couldn't put it in the net. He might be a threat from this, though. Corner, whipped in. There's the header. I'm sorry. Your man has got Terminator reflexes. That was ridiculous. What a save. I've got to watch that again. How did he keep it out? Wanyama with a power header from 6... Oh, it was the man on the line. Sorry, thought it was a keeper. Oh, lovely touch from Lamela. Harry Winks plays the ball on to Fernando Llorente. Needs runners ahead of him. He's got one in Eric Lamela. Can he play it inside to Winks? Touch. Can he finish? Good effort. Probably should have gone across goal, though. Dembele, lovely touch. Here's Harry Winks. Very good passer of the ball. Wanyama, good awareness from him. Ben Davies takes over, knocks the ball down the left to Nkudu, who is quick, as we know. There's men in the middle. Can he put a good cross in? It's decent. It's cleared away. Wanyama's going to nod this down, though. Moussa Dembele. Oh, that was not far wide at all. So we're starting to put our foot on the gas here as we approach the half-hour mark, looking for that equaliser. Winks finds Dembele. No real space. Ball's going to drop to Ben Davies. Back to Harry Winks. Inside, Llorente. Another good turn from him. Straight at the keeper, though, unfortunately. Nani plays the ball in. Oh, Dembele wins it back. Winks knocks the ball to Nkudu down his left-hand side. Oh, nice footwork. Knocks it into the big man. He's going to hold this up. Needs runners, needs support. Wanyama finds Eric Lamela. He could equalise. Keeper comes out. Lamela shows great composure. And the guy who we are talking about selling has just equalised for us. It was a very, very well taken goal as well. We scored a similar one in the first episode where we played it along out wide to Son. But that was a great strike, this one. Superb composure just to lift it over the goalkeeper as he came rushing out. He knew it was in. He wheeled away in celebration straight away. Sanchez going to spray it back out wide. Nkudu into the box now. Can he stand the ball up? He can. Keeper gets a punch on it. Llorente jumps more in hope rather than expectation. The half-time whistle goes. It's all square. Here is Nani. Lazio coming forward at the start of this second half, just like they did at the start of the first. This time Sanchez clears it. Oh, the effort from Nani. Just couldn't quite whip it enough. So making a double change here, bringing on two players that have decent potential in Marcus Edwards and Juan Foyth. Apparently their potentials are like 86 and 87. I haven't looked into it, but you guys told me in the comments. So let's see how they get on. Give them some game time. Harry Winks looks up, sees the run of Marcus Edwards. Llorente in the middle. Can he be picked out? No, but Nkudu can. What a strike. First time on the volley there. Marcus Edwards it was who put the cross in. It was inch perfect. And Nkudu with a relatively simple finish. What a cross. Great ball from Winks just to play it down the line. It was aimed towards Llorente initially, but it went to the back stick and Nkudu done the rest. Look at the techers on that. No chance for keeps. Oh, Lazio coming forward is Nani, former Manchester United man. We are very familiar with his talents. Plays it into the box. Felipe Anderson with a very well-controlled volley. Gazzaniga with the save. Corner then to Lazio towards the penalty spot. Wallace knocks it down. Hit from the edge of the area. Oh, wow. That was not far wide at all. Lazio coming forward again. They're starting to really turn up the pressure now. Immobile has come on as well. Tunkara, chance to play it through. Immobile at the back stick. Davies dives in. And the ref gives a penalty. That was inevitable. I had to do something now, otherwise I feared he would just tap it into a virtually empty net. Just couldn't quite get the ball. I took the man out first and the ball didn't go into the back of the net, which was the main aim of that challenge. But Gazzaniga has a chance to rectify his earlier error here if he can save this penalty. Nani steps up. It's a very cool, calm and casual run-up. What on earth was that? I haven't seen a penalty that bad for a long time. Probably since Morata's in the Community Shield, actually. He's fuming with himself. Should be as well. That was terrible. Last 5 minutes or so then for Lazio to get an equaliser, unless we can double our lead, or double our advantage, with another goal on the counter. Wanyama picks out Edwards. Very skillful, very tricky. Harry Winks makes a run. It's a decent ball. Can he get on the end of it? What a goal. Great bravery from Harry Winks. These two have been a real threat down this right-hand side, but it's smash and grab, to be honest. Lazio have been the better side for much of this second half. It's a really good ball from Edwards again. Another fantastic assist. He just stood it up. Keeper came and Winks, very brave, put his head in where it hurts. And there we go. Full-time whistle goes. 2 wins from 2. Not quite as dominant as the first game, but still pleased with the result, even though we were pretty much dominated. Here's an interesting one then. PSG, we know they love to flash the cash, have come in with a bid of 26 million for Eric Dier, which I don't really want to sell. I know they've got money, so the only way we're going to sell Eric Dier is if they give us £50 million. And I don't think they're going to do that, to be honest. Although, they haven't been totally put off by those demands. They've asked now for 33.7 million. Now, obviously, I don't know what we're going to do with Eric. Negotiated again. 45 million is what I've asked for. Oh, 39.5 is now what they're paying. This is a joke. The problem with Eric Dier is he's only 23. He's got decent potential and he's versatile as well. Can play anywhere in defence and pretty much anywhere in midfield. So I don't know what to do. Could we replace him for that money? Probably. But I don't want to come in as Tottenham manager straight away and start selling the players. So what I will do, I'm going to stall that offer. Can I go back? Can I do that? Yeah, I can. I'll stall it. Let me know what you guys think. So now we've had an offer for Vorm, and it's West Brom that want him. He's valued at 5.5 million. West Brom have put in a bid of 5.4 million, so they've undercut his value by the slightest of margins. I'm not even going to bother going into negotiations. I am simply going to accept that offer. He can go. And you can see now on the right-hand side that it says Vorm and his agent are currently negotiating with West Brom, so we haven't got to do any of the involvement in that. We just accepted the deal, and negotiations are ongoing, so that will keep us updated, that screen. So for the final game of the group stages of this pre-season tournament, I've put out this side. It's very strong. It's a change of formation. We have got a few youngsters as well. Foyth and Edwards, who both come on and had very good games, are starting this one. Harry Winks still starts, and Eric Lamela is going to play again, but this time out on the left. So we're taking on Porto, whose kit is... it's just horrific, isn't it? I don't really have any words. So 10 minutes in, Porto have themselves a corner. Ericsson doesn't win the header, but it's a easy, comfortable, but yet slightly awkward save for Hugo Lloris. Winks plays the ball to the right to Edwards, who is very skillful, has very quick feet. He finds Harry Kane. Oh, lovely turn to get away from his man. Can Harry Kane finish? Of course he can. I said this before, there is never any doubt when Harry Kane goes through on goal. 9 times out of 10, he finishes. That turn was absolutely brilliant. The little turn and drag back completely fooled the defender, and he just smashed it home. Wanyama finds Kane. Oh, lovely ball into the path of Lamela. Can he get his second pre-season goal? Eric Lamela, stop it. 2 goals within a couple of minutes here. 22 minutes on the clock. We're 2 up, and we're cruising, absolutely cruising, and Lamela's done it again. This seems to be a way to breach the defence. Just play it all the way across to the winger, who should be lurking, and if they always finish like that, we're going to grab a lot of goals from those kind of positions this season. Absolutely no chance for the keeper. Winks finds Wanyama, finds Lamela. What's he going to do here? He's got time to pick out a man. He's picked out Dele Alli, who rolls it into the corner. 26 minutes on the clock. It's 3-0. We are making this look really easy. It's an assist for Lamela, who really is impressive so far. And Dele Alli with the calmest of finishes. Now, I don't want to get carried away here, but I have seen some comments on Twitter of people saying that legendary difficulty on FIFA 18 is slightly too easy for their liking. Now, whether that's going to be patched or not, I don't know. But last year, we did adjust the sliders. I know we're only sort of 2.5 games into this series, but I do want to know your thoughts. And as I'm talking about that, Hugo Lloris has to pull off a save. But yeah, let me know your thoughts down below. Do you want me to adjust the sliders, or do you want me to just continue playing on this difficulty and see how it goes? It is only pre-season, of course, so people are putting out weakened sides, etc. So don't read too much into the results. Maybe we'll wait until we get into a competitive situation to see what we do. But yeah, let me know. Oh, nice header down. Here's a Boubacar on the edge of the box. Plays it out wide. Galeno puts the ball in. Foyth. That is the strangest but effective clearance. Boubacar, nice ball through on the stroke of half-time. Chance for Porto to get one back. Here's Galeno. Defender goes to ground. He's been absolutely skinned. Played in. Lloris with a brilliant save, but he got up very slowly, and none of the defenders reacted to the loose ball. It's 3-1, and that's what it will finish. Well, that's where the first half will finish. The whistle's about to go, isn't it? Shocking. Absolutely skinned me there. First touch was great. Vertonghen too busy laying on the floor. And Lloris, probably in his old age. I know some of you pointed out that he's 30 now, so his reflexes and reactions might not be there, but it wasn't the worst goal to concede. Oh, that's a nice pass into feet. Porto got men over here. They could make it 3-2. Why have they turned back? I feel like the chance has gone. We can get a chance to get bodies back. Lloris gathers up the cross. That was an opportunity for them. They could have got themselves right back into this game. Here's Riyad Mahrez, who has just come on. Lovely footwork, and he's got the pace to go through those gaps. He lays it off to Harry Kane. Kane turns back. Ericsson, showing off now. Wanyama into Ali. Oh, finds Eric Lamela. Oh, he scooped that one over. Oh, that's a nice ball through. Could be 3-2. Boubacar, why have you passed that? Lloris, what are you doing? Oh, my word, we got away with it. I'm just going to boot it out of danger, I think. What was going on there? Oh, here's Felipe. Oh, good ball into the feet of Corona. Back to Felipe. Could be 3-2 now. Oh, my God. What was that finish? Corona for Porto. Plays the ball out wide. Oh, defender's gone walkabouts. Ball is played in. Oh, I thought a penalty was going to be given there. I just slid to try and block the pass out. Ended up taking the man, but the referee gave nothing. That was quite fortunate. And now at the other end, Mahrez releases Dele Alli. Just the keeper to beat. Oh, finishes like an absolute boss. It's 4-1. It's definitely game over, and he's going to celebrate with those Spurs fans. Mahrez coming on off the bench, gets the assist. Ali with another really, really good finish. Look at that, right in the top corner. Dele Alli on this left-hand side. We might not be done yet. What a lovely turn that is. He's got a man over. It's Mahrez. Can he skin his man? Oh, no, he got lucky, the defender. The full-time whistle goes. It's 3 wins from 3. 3 fairly convincing wins, even though Porto did create a lot of chances in that one, but that formation felt good. I enjoyed that game. I was always confident of winning it. We did score 3 in the first half. How could you lose from there? So following that game, we've had a loan offer for Kieran Trippier from Girona. Now, I'm not going to be accepting that one. He's not going anywhere on loan. We do need him amongst the squad. And also, you can see we've earned ourselves some prize money. £1.7 million for progressing through to the knockout stages. And that, I think, is where we are going to end this episode number 2. Thank you again for all your support on the first episode. If for some reason you haven't seen it yet, just click on the eye. It's either in one of these top corners or in the link down in the description to the video. Go and check out episode 1 to make sure you're fully caught up. But once again, just want to say a huge thanks to everybody and all the new subscribers. Welcome to you guys for coming over. I think FIFA 18 is going to be a great year for this channel, and I think this series is going to be absolutely superb. In the meantime, I want you to let me know what to do with the Eric Dier offer. Do you want me to accept that? And also let you know whether you want me to change the sliders and make it a little bit harder for ourselves, or whether you want me to just get through pre-season on Legendary and wait and make a judgment once we've played a competitive game. But that's where we're ending it, guys. Drop the thumbs up if you've enjoyed. Please subscribe if you haven't done so already, and I will see you next time.